guys, it's Carlos here on My Body, My Experiment. Today, as I go for this walk, I'm just gonna discuss with you guys lower back pain that I've experienced in the past. I have to tell you guys, as far back as I can remember, the first time I injured my lower back was at work. This was like close to winter time. My job is, like I've told you guys, I'm in construction as a laborer, hardscape construction, and this was like close to the end of the year. I'd say like maybe there was like 2 weeks. There was 2 weeks left in the year, and we're digging this topsoil that was like hard as a rock. It was like all in clumps and heavy clumps, and we're tossing it into the Bobcat bucket with our shovels, right? Nothing out of the norm. But as I was shoveling that topsoil, that was like basically it was frozen. It was like big balls of topsoil. But the motion I was doing, I was twisting, right? So I'd pick it up with the shovel from the front, twist all the way back. Pick it up from the front, twist all the way back. But even though I wasn't bending too much of my lower back, but just that twisting motion, I tell you, man, out of nowhere, it felt like somebody stabbed me with a knife and ran it right across my lower back. I stopped right in my tracks, and I just freaking, I walked away, and I had to take some time away, and I try to stretch it out, try to see if it would feel better, but it was excruciating pain, man. It was like a lower back pain injury from twisting motion. Thing about lower back pain injuries, you never really know and never can predict when they're gonna come and when you're gonna get them. All you can do is try to prevent them as much as possible, but sometimes it's like it comes out of nowhere. Like you can have back pain injuries, get them in the gym. You can get them outside of the gym. It doesn't matter where you are. They're always waiting to show up for God knows what reason why. I don't have no idea. But I'll tell you one thing, guys. I'm no doctor, but I'm just talking to you guys from my experience. I'm telling you the injuries I've had over the years with my lower back. Another time was when I was at the gym. Actually, I was at the gym, and I was going to do T-bar rows. This is when I wasn't too many years at the gym working out, but I was you know that machine where you do T-bar rows. But yeah, like stupid me, I guess I put on too much weight, and I started repping it, right? Just repping it, and before you know it, I felt this sharp pain in my lower back, and that stopped me right there. It stopped my workout. Right, let me set this down here while I talk to you guys. Hold on a second. I use this kind of stone that I can prop my phone on. Yeah, so how I was saying, guys. So I injured myself at the gym just by doing T-bar rolls. I was bending over, I was like this, and I was just repping it out. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, another pain in my lower back. That sidelined me for that injury there. That sidelined me, but it wasn't for too long. I would say maybe sidelined me for maybe about maybe couple weeks or something like that. A couple weeks, that one. And you can get lower back pains from just crazy things. Like another time, I went to the gym. I had just arrived at the gym, hadn't picked up any weights, hadn't done anything. I go to my locker, open up the locker, have my gym bag on the bench behind me. I go to pick up my gym bag from the bench to put it into the locker, and all of a sudden, another sharp pain happened in my lower back. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I didn't even get to work out that day. It was basically the time it took me to walk into the gym, get into the locker room, open up the locker, boom. I was walking back out of the gym to my car to head home because my back got screwed up that easy. They say once you injure your back the first time, you're prone to injuring it more and more each time. But I don't know. That was, like, it's crazy how injuries happen with your lower back. You know, like it could be nothing. I've heard of people, they've injured their lower back just from, I don't know, just from reaching down or picking up something so light. Like it's crazy. You can pick up the lightest thing and injure your lower back. It's like, I don't know. I don't know why that happens. Like maybe a lot of stretching would help in order for that not to happen. I've done that in the past. I've done a lot of stretching, but you know, when it happens, it happens. You got to deal with it, right? It's sad to say, but this last time that I injured my lower back, that was the worst out of all of them because it was like it wasn't predictable. Like it was the lower back pain that I had was you didn't expect. I didn't expect to have a lower back pain because I went through my exercises. I did all my sets. I did all my reps. Finished my workout. I felt great. Left the gym. Head home, and then before you know it, in the afternoon, I tried to get up, and I'm in so much excruciating pain I couldn't even get myself up off the couch, or I was maybe just and I was also what was I doing? I chilled laying on a mat or something. I go to get up, I couldn't even get off the ground. It was ridiculous, man. It was the worst lower back pain that I have ever experienced in my life. Was this past year, and it was rough. It was tough, and it's the kind of injury that I don't know. You feel kind of like helpless. Like the biggest and the strongest guys in the world and women in the world. Doesn't matter. You could be the biggest, strongest person in the world. That as soon as your lower back gives on you, you get some pain in your lower back. That's it, man. You could be the biggest, strongest person. You become the weakest person in that moment. Because it's your lower back. It's important to protect it, to do everything possible to make it stronger, so that stuff like that doesn't happen, right? They say lower back pain is caused by a weak core, so of course it's important to put in your core exercises like planks. Planks are really good. Any kind of ab exercise, like all exercises that you do in the gym, pretty much work your core. Like when you're doing bench press, when you're doing squats, when you're doing deadlifts, you're also working your core at the same time. But also other exercises that I focus also more on is like planks, man. Ever since I had my lower back pain injury, I've been putting in planks. I'm telling you guys, they're killer, man. But you gotta, you tough it out and get through it. Like build up the time, build up the time. I'm at a minute and a half, and I'm comfortable at staying at a minute and a half. I work my way up from like 30 seconds, and I can hold a plank for a minute and a half, and that's a good enough time to maintain. Because by the time a minute and a half rolls around, your arms kind of start shaking. I'm sure there's people that could do a lot longer, but a minute and a half is good for me. And but another thing, guys, is that don't let lower back pain get you down. Like don't let it get you down. And I guess it's normal for it to get you down because it definitely got me down. It kind of feels like a never-ending battle dealing with lower back pain. You don't know when it's gonna end. Like I went through 3 months of that pain this past year, and I got through it, but I didn't get through it alone though. My physiotherapist, God bless her. She's Erin. I hope it's okay. I say her name. I won't say her last name, but a lot of props to Erin for helping me out getting through my lower back pain because she I don't know what I would have done because there's movements that I thought, okay, this should make me feel better if I do this exercise, if I do exercises. Then when I spoke with her, a physiotherapist, she said, no, that's just gonna make it worse. So like I don't know if you guys seen the video of myself in the gym after the exercise. I think it was like a few days after I injured my lower back, and I went on this exercise where it's like a pendulum where you're swinging your legs back and forth. You're laying down on a platform and you're swinging your legs up and you're swinging your legs down. That alone, that exercise, she told me, no, don't be doing that. You're gonna make it worse by doing that. So when you think that you have it solved, that you know what you're doing, you know how to make your lower back pain better, best to discuss the professionals. And they've gone to school, they've educated themselves, and they know exactly what it takes to feel better. But it's crazy that certain things that you would never think cause lower back pain. And I only found this out was once I was I've seen the physiotherapist, and she told me that even the slightest movements add up over time. Another example, I had this pain in my lower back, but it was like off to one side of my lower back. I think it was, yeah, I was pretty sure it was the left side. And I know, like, what is it? Like, it was a nagging pain that just didn't want to go away. So I decided to ask my physiotherapist about it. Well, you know what causes that lower back pain? It was the way I was sitting in the back of the crew truck. Like, it's a very tight space. You know, you have stuff all over the place, right? Like you got two guys sitting in the back with their lunch boxes, and you got things in between, like what were like tools and whatever, right? But anyway, the way I was sitting, because I guess I have long legs, and the driver he sits the seat all the way back, so it was tight for me. And the way I'd put my feet, I had one foot on top of the other, and these are long drives to go to work. It's like you're looking at an hour and a half drive just to get to the job site, and that's to the job and back. And I'd be sitting with one foot on top of the other as I'm going for the drive. Over time, that added up, and that's what was causing that left side lower back pain, which is crazy, because she told me to change my seating position, try to whatever I can do, try to straighten it out. So for my feet not to be like that, I had to basically put my legs even knees up more and try to sit with my feet side by side. I tried that. I did that in over a course of maybe about a couple weeks or a few weeks. That pain went away, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, it's a simple movement. She even says when you're driving, like, it's very important form when it comes to not injuring lower back. Whether it be in the gym, out of the gym, form is so important in your everyday life. The way you sit, those examples of people, when they tell you how to pick something up, when you go to pick up a box or anything. It may sound, ridiculous sometimes to some people, but it makes a whole lot of sense for you not injure your lower back. You use your knees, right? You bend down and you pick it up, keeping your back straight. You don't do that, you will injure your lower back. And that idea of the way I was sitting was ridiculous. Like, I couldn't believe it. Just that little change, the way I positioned my feet when I was sitting in the truck, helped relieve my lower back pain on that side. She also mentions when you're driving, some people when they drive, they like one hand on the steering wheel, an arm on the door, and they're like just going away, just driving like that, or it's the other way. She says that over time, because of how your body is, like, you're kind of like slouched to one side, right? And you're driving. you'll get lower back pain. Ever since she told me that, guys, I've been driving with both my hands on the steering wheel. I relaxed, relax with your arms. You don't have to be like that. You're not like this on the steering wheel, but relaxed, right? Both hands on the steering wheel. I've been driving. Anything to help not cause any more back pain issues, because she knows what she's talking about. She's gotten me this far, and all the exercise that I've been put through has helped me with my lower back pain. And when it comes to exercising, guys, when you're trying a new exercise, don't load up on the weight. Don't have like one of those ego things where, oh, look at me, I'm lifting this much weight. The smart thing to do, trust me, I'm victim to that, because when I injured myself on the T-bar row, I was just stacking up on the weight. This was like a weekly evening at the gym, and the place was crowded, but I couldn't care about the people at the gym. I just wanted to lift heavy weight, right? But there's no rush. Take your time, build up the weight, like over time you build up the weight, over time you build up weight. Trust me, I'm not lifting heavy, huge, crazy amounts of weight. I'm being smart about it. Like when I injured my lower back this year, man, I had to start from scratch, man. I was lifting the barbell with what? I started off with 210s on either side, doing squats, and even deadlifts. I started low because there's no way in hell that I want to injure my lower back again. So that's what you got to do when you head to the gym. When you're doing warm-up sets, you do enough warm-up sets where you're comfortable, where you are comfortable that you can put more weight on the barbell. Right now I'm lifting more than what I've lifted before in my squats and my deadlifts, which is amazing from where I was at the beginning of this year to where I am now. I'm happy and I'm content, and of course I want to keep increasing the weight, but being smart about it. That's why I've been doing this, like you guys have seen in my past videos. I've been following this Michael Hearn Power Bodybuilding program, or it's a smart way of working out. You're not going 100% all the time in the gym. You're starting, like I've said before, 70% for first month, 80% the second month, and 90% on the third month. And then you restart it, and you keep doing it over and over again. I'm using that program, Power Bodybuilding, for strength. I'm doing strength. Lower back pain, it can be caused at the gym, it can be caused out of the gym. Doesn't matter where you are, back pain comes. But I recommend to everybody who's suffering back pain, and my buddy here, Chris, that's messaging me comments on, he's going through some real tough times right now, and I hope that these videos help him with his problem and help everybody else out there that's going through back pain. What you should do, Chris, you definitely got to consult a physiotherapist what you're going through. They help speed up the healing process. I know you're thinking you're going to have this for years and years and on end, but you know what? You have to, like, even if you have to waste a little bit of money going through a physiotherapist, like I'm lucky that I have benefits with my job of construction, that I only had to pay like only a little small difference of the amount that I had for going to a physiotherapist. But it's worth the investment. Check out a physiotherapist. They'll help you through your pain, and it's not going to be a never-ending battle. I'm sure it does get you down because you kind of feel helpless at times. But trust me, man, you can get through this. There's nothing that you're 29, man. You're young. Now's the time. Don't give up now. You can just keep pushing forward. Just stay focused and seek that help at a physiotherapist. They can really, really help you out, man. They can really help you out. I hope you take my advice on that and check them out, because they helped me out in many times, not just my lower back pain. When I ruptured my bicep, this bicep here, I ruptured my bicep. I have this scar right here. I don't know if you guys can see. It's an L shape. I ruptured my bicep. It's very important to seek a physiotherapist when you're going through real tough times. They can speed up the process, is what I'm trying to say. So all I can say is I hope this video helped you guys out. If you guys have any questions or want any other videos, like my videos are about helping people out, you know, whether it be exercise, it's about helping people out, and me getting having challenges. I'll challenge myself and sharing it with you guys. I know there's other YouTube channels, YouTubers out there, like Michael Hearn, for example. I have so much respect for the guy, but there's things that he doesn't talk about that I would have wished that he talked about. Is his injury? I know he says he's never been injured, but he's had owies. Owies to me are injuries, and to be able to hear how he got through those owies, I think would help a lot of people, you know. And that's why I've been discussing my owies and my injury. That's lower back is an injury, but we've all had injuries and owies and all that. But it's, I don't know. I just want to share it with you guys so that maybe it can help somebody out there. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about being positive and helping people out there. Telling you about my rough times, the tough times, getting through it, like, and what I did to get through the tough times. Right. I just hope this video helps you out. I'm gonna be editing probably a lot of this because I'm probably just jabbering, blabbing on and on. I just wanted to put this video out there because Chris contacted me, and I thought, you know, maybe it's a good idea to send something out so that everybody hears what I've been through in my past, because it hasn't been injury free. And I hope that, and one important thing I also have to mention before I end this: listen to your body, guys. Listen to your body. All right. Listen. There's days that, you know, you kind of feel, oh, my lower back doesn't feel all that great. Like, example, today I was gonna put in deadlift workout. I decided not to. The reason why, this whole week I've been doing physical labor, but that's no excuse because I do physical labor all the time, right? But the thing is, there's times where your body kind of gives you little signals. This past week when I was doing squats, when I was getting close to finishing my, I had like 2 sets left to go on my squats, and I felt a little bit of a, kind of like a very slight kind of achiness in my lower back, as if something was about to happen, right? So what I did, before I did the next set, I took a very long, a good 5 minutes, a good 5 minutes or more to rest my lower back, because I wanted to finish off my sets, right? But I was being very cautious when doing my last set. I did my last set, I got through it, and I finished my workout, my squats. I sat down on the bench, on the incline, just relaxed there. I just sat there before I did anything, because I could feel my lower back. There's like, my body was telling me, you know, don't be pushing it, don't push it. So I worked all week. Come yesterday, I worked again. Up and down, bending down, picking up things. Today is Sunday. I thought, you know, I want to change up my workouts, and I want to start working out on Sundays, and I'll be like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and probably go Friday or pick a Saturday. But I want to switch it up, right? Change it up things. And anyway, this morning, as I was moving around, thinking, okay, I'm gonna put in a workout, I felt a little, you know, just a little hit. You know, you feel like a little hint, a little sign, right? And I thought, you know what? This whole week, I've been just giving her, you know, physical labor. My feet were killing me from just, you work on uneven surfaces all the time in construction. And then you have all this weight on your shoulders. These squats I did this week, and I had that little, I just didn't want to push it this week. I'm just saying, guys, there's times where you have to listen to your body and not push it, because you don't want to be set back in you know, on the sidelines waiting for yourself to get better and doing these other exercises There's time when that happens, you have no choice. You have to do it, right? But you got to do everything possible in order to prevent it. And today was one of those days. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna try it. I just had a feeling something might happen. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take that time, record this video for you guys, and tell you what my experience is. And that's one very important thing. Listen to your body. Listen to your body, and I mean like you gotta feel what your body is trying to tell you. Sometimes when you feel pain, don't push it too hard, because if you push it too hard, you can really injure yourself. And there goes the enjoyment of working out at the gym. I love working out at the gym. I enjoy it. Right now, our gyms are still closed, guys. I know a lot of places out there. I know in the States and even across the rest of Canada and in Ontario. Well, I'm in the part of Ontario where the gyms still aren't open. We're still closed. And, you know, I'm anxious. I want to get out there. I want to get back to the gym. I'm doing fine in my home gym, but it's different when you're in the gym. Like you have these different machines that you can use that hit different areas of your body. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this video, and I hope it helps you out. Have any questions? You want? If there's any other videos that you would like for me to post, any video ideas that you like for me to post for you guys, more than welcome. Share them with me, and make sure that I'll follow through. All right, guys. Till next time. Get up and never give up.